Hi everybody, I'm just here on my bed and the little one is taking a nap right next to me. Oh, I think I woke him up. Aww. But yeah, I was going to talk about something that has been going around YouTube for a little while. I think somebody might have made it a tag now. I don't know. It's the How I Lost My Virginity tag, or if it's a tag, or just video if it's not a tag. But yeah, my story is probably different than a lot of people's stories. I was very young and very naive. It was in the summer and I was 13 years old. So it was the summer right after I graduated 8th grade. Again, I was super young. I had this guy friend who was a year older than me, and him and his girlfriend, who was my friend at the time, had just broken up. And I was bored, and I was texting him. He said, "Oh, I'm lonely. Do you want to come over?" So I just thought, he just wanted to hang out and needed somebody to talk to and stuff like that. So I went to his house, and he was home alone, and we were hanging out. And then all of a sudden he kisses me, and I start to make out with him. My hormones were already raging at the young age of 13. And so he asked me if I wanted to have sex, and I said yes. And then I realized what I said was wrong, and I said no. He was already undressed. I said no. And he said, "Oh, you can't change your mind," or something like that, or "Why are you changing your mind?" And I said, "Well, I'm a virgin." And he wasn't a virgin. He was having sex with this girl who was my friend, who, by the way, is the same girl who I said in my old video who got pregnant at 12, and he was the father of that baby. So yeah, I said, "Well, I'm a virgin." He says, "Well, you have to lose some time, don't you?" And I said no. I said that I didn't want to do it, but he was bigger and stronger, and he didn't stop, and it hurt. It hurt a lot. I thought I was gonna bleed, but I didn't bleed. I've never bled from sex. And then that was that, and it really, I didn't realize how much it affected me until I look back. Like, it doesn't affect me now anymore, but for years and years, like, obviously I'm 21 now, so for 8 years, obviously I'd had sex after that. Like, it was, when you lose it that young, you don't really value it as much. I'm not going as far as saying I was promiscuous, but I did have sex after that, and I never enjoyed it. In fact, I don't think I ever really enjoyed it until it was with my boyfriend now, the father of my son, that I've ever actually enjoyed it. I guess that's good, because you don't want to be with someone if you don't enjoy it, but it really did affect me. I'm not gonna say I was easy, but I wasn't a virgin anymore, so I wasn't holding on to anything. And I had told, like, I didn't tell anybody that I had sex with him. Not even, like, my best friend. Nobody who knew him knew. And I told my best friend that I had lost my virginity, but I didn't tell her what really happened. And I think I made up a story about some guy named Adam. But it's true. I do wish that I had waited. That didn't happen. Even though I said no, I put myself there in the first place. I was 13 years old, and I was very naive. But that's it. It's not a very long story or anything like that. But, yep. That's how I lost my virginity. Now it's out there on the internet, and I can't take it back. Bye, guys.